Welcome back, fam. It's me again, your girl Tony from Naughty by Nature Crochet, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a triangle motif or a granny triangle. Here's the materials that you're going to need. Your choice of yarn. Today we're going to be using Red Hearts Super Saver in an ombre color. I will insert the name of that color down in the description box. Here is a list I've inserted of other materials that you're going to need today. Before we get started, please take note that at the end of each round, do not accidentally add a double crochet into an extra stitch. I accidentally did that, so I inserted this clip to show you that the last double crochet is going to be standing alone on its own. Do not add a double crochet under the chain 3, as I did throughout the video. Making sure not to add that extra double crochet will ensure that you have a seamless join. Alright, family, now let's get started. First, make a magic ring. Watch this super easy hack that we got from our friend Tony over at Little John Yarns. This is a super easy, foolproof hack for beginners, newbies, and pros alike on how to make a magic ring. First, wrap the yarn around your index finger twice. Grab the back loop and place it loosely over the first loop. Then grab the first loop and wrap it over your finger. Grab the 2 yarns from the bottom and pull. Now, it looks like we've made a slip knot, but watch this. When you pull the tail, it opens and closes just like a magic ring. Voila! I love it so much. That's the way that I make my magic rings now. Thank you so much, Tony, over at Little John Yarns. And if you haven't noticed, it's such an inspiration that me and her have the same name, because I've been watching her for a while, ever since I started crocheting. Now, to get started on this triangle motif, you're going to insert your hook, secure the knot with your index finger. Chain up 3. Now note, this first chain 3 is not going to count as your first double crochet. I went ahead and inserted just a quick reminder of what we're going to be making today. This is a medium-sized triangle motif. So to continue, remember, this first chain 3 is not going to count as your first double crochet. So go into the magic ring and work 3 double crochets. Work 1 double crochet in each available stitch until you get to your first chain 1 space. We're going to be inserting a shell stitch into that first chain 1 space. To work this shell, work 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets, all into the same chain 1 space. Don't miss your first double crochet after your shell stitch. If you push back your shell and remember our P's rule, you'll notice that there's a hidden stitch. That will be our first double crochet after the chain 1 space. Continue working 1 double crochet into each available stitch until you reach another chain 1 space.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
Work 2 double crochets separated by a chain 1 and 2 more double crochets into that chain 1 space to create a shell.
Baby, you look so fine. You make me feel so nice. If you leave me,
And you guessed it, continue working 1 double crochet into each available stitch until you reach another chain 1 space. Add a 2 double crochet, chain 1, and another 2 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. Remember, as noted in the beginning of the video, do not add an extra double crochet under the chain 3. Go directly in to the double crochet that you created at the beginning of the round and slip stitch to end the round. Now after round 2, you should see a tiny triangle being formed. As you can see, this triangle motif is worked in rounds. We will not be turning our work as we go. We will be continuing in rounds. Right now, we just finished round 2. That's why I love this triangle motif pattern. It's super easy for beginners and it works up very quickly. To increase, you just add more rows, and there's no changing, there's no increasing or decreasing. For a bigger motif, you just add more rows. So it's super easy, you guys. Right now I'm going into round 3. I chained up and then I added a double crochet into the same stitch. Now I'm going to continue by adding my stitch marker so that I don't lose my space. These stitch markers, you guys, can be your best friend. Now I'm going to work a double crochet into each available stitch until I get to my first chain 1 space in the round 3. Now I'm going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets, all into the same chain 1 space to achieve a shell stitch.
sky where the stars come and go. It's the light within my reach, not as distant as it seemed. Dreams are moments, night is long, yet we linger in the past. Tell me, do you feel the same? I can take you far, far away, far enough for us to do.
And as you've guessed it, you guys, after that shell stitch, I'm going to make sure that I don't miss that hidden double crochet, and I'm going to continue working 1 double crochet into each available stitch until I get to the next chain 1 space of round 3. Now that I've come to that next chain 1 space, you've guessed it, I'm going to insert 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets all into the same stitch. And as we did before, like I mentioned, this is a very easy pattern. We just work in the repeat and we work in the round. I'm going to continue inserting 1 double crochet into each available stitch until I reach the next and final chain 1 space. Now that we're at the last chain 1 space, I'm going to work my final shell stitch, and that's going to be 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets, all worked into the same chain 1 space. After that, I'm going to work 1 double crochet into each available stitch until I reach my stitch marker.
Gone too far for us to see. We move on and live it as it is.
As I just mentioned, work double crochets into each available stitch until you get to your stitch marker. Slip stitch into the top of your first double crochet. Once I reach that chain 3, I'm going to insert my hook into the stitch where my stitch marker is placed and slip stitch to end the round. So if you've lasted this long in the video, you know that this is not clickbait. This is indeed one of the easiest, most beginner-friendly crochet projects that works up super fast, the triangle motif. There are so many possibilities when it comes to this motif. Stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for more crochet inspirations. Using stitch markers to assist you with this beginner-friendly motif will allow you to stay on track and make the perfect triangle motif. But if you lay this motif flat, you'll notice that the workup is a center circle and all of the shells are stacked up on each other, and each shell is separated by a row of regular double crochets. Remembering that each shell is worked on top of each shell shall keep you on track. Also, remembering that there are 3 shells in each round is a good note. So here is just a view of different sizes of this triangle motif. A small motif like this can be used as face scrubbies, coasters, or an extra small bra cup for a cute crochet bikini top or a crop top. Remember, sizing up this motif is easy peasy. Just chain up 3, insert a double crochet into the same stitch, and work your double crochets and place your shell stitches on top of shell stitches to size up. Remember, more rows equals a bigger size. See, it's that easy, from extra small to small, just by working in an extra round. Five rows will help you achieve a small size triangle motif that's perfect for a washcloth or even a medium-sized bra cup. So have you ever heard one of my favorite sayings? It's go big or go home. So let's chain up 3 and make this triangle motif bigger. So just as the example that I've been showing you, 6 rows will help you achieve a medium-sized triangle motif. This is also perfect for a bigger size washcloth or 100% cotton face towel or even a medium-sized bra cup. Family, you already know adding more rows helps you achieve the increase. There's so many possibilities, and who would have thought all from a triangle? They say more money, more problems, but not in this case. More rows equals the increase. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I love you guys.